The Washington Commanders are considering 3 sites in Virginia for their new state-of-the-art stadium, and one of those sites happens to be right here in Loudoun County. So what kind of effect will this have on our local economy, housing market, traffic, and more? Well, we're about to find out because we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. As always, it's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. If it's your first time here on my channel, please consider subscribing because every week I release videos ones like to live, work, play, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, cost of living, basically everything that you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. So the Washington Commanders, formerly known as the Washington Redskins, are eyeing 3 possible locations in Virginia for their new state-of-the-art stadium. These locations are Woodbridge and Dumfries, which is going to be in Prince William County, and then Sterling, Virginia, which is going to be located right here in Loudoun County. Currently, the Commanders play at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, which opened back in 1997, so it's 25 years old. So it's definitely not brand new, but it's definitely not old either. In fact, the Green Bay Packers, who play at Lambeau Field, that stadium opened back in 1957. Well, 25 years for the Commander Stadium is definitely not old at all. But it doesn't shock me at all that the Commanders already want to build a brand new stadium. So I've personally been to FedEx Field probably about 15 times over the years to watch the Commanders play because I'm a huge football fan. But I've also been to see the Dallas Cowboys play, who play at AT&T Stadium, and that stadium opened back in 2013 and is known as one of the most state-of-the-art stadiums in the world. And that stadium absolutely blows away the Commanders' current stadium. So the Commanders, they don't want to just build a new stadium. They basically want to build a mini city that'll feature a resort, restaurants, nightclub, convention center, and at the center of it all, the state-of-the-art stadium. And I would not be surprised at all if they push for a casino as well. So wherever they end up building this mini city, they're gonna go big time. This is gonna be a massive project overall. I could 100% see Sterling, Virginia being the location they end up going with for a few reasons. And the first reason is Sterling is going to be the only location of the 3 that'll have metro access with the hopefully soon to open second phase of the Silver Line. And the second reason is the Commanders' current headquarters and practice facility is already located in Loudoun County, which is going to be in Ashburn. So they could literally have their practice facility headquarters 15 minutes away from the new stadium, so it makes sense in terms of geography. And the third reason is the Sterling location is actually going to be the closest to Washington, D.C. of the 3 locations. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to look at what effects a new stadium / mini city would have on Loudoun County as a whole. Now, this wouldn't happen tomorrow, obviously. If they were to choose Loudoun County, it's probably realistically 7 to 10 years away from being complete. But if they build this mini city in Loudoun County, for better or for worse, it will 100% change Loudoun County as we know it. So what are some effects of a new stadium being built in Loudoun County? So first, and this is definitely a huge pro, is it would be a huge boost to our economy. You're talking about thousands of jobs between construction, employing the stadium, for restaurants, the nightclubs, the convention centers, and more. And it's definitely never a bad idea to bring in thousands of new jobs to the area. So how would a new stadium affect the Loudoun County housing market? Well, we would need to definitely ramp up the new construction. We already have a shortage of homes as we speak. And if you have thousands of people relocating to the Loudoun County area to work, we would definitely need an influx of probably high-rise condos and high-rise apartment buildings to support the increase in population. So if you have thousands of people moving to the area, obviously that'll create a higher demand for housing, which will definitely increase the prices. Now, another effect would be a potential booming Airbnb market. As of right now, Loudoun County's Airbnb demand is very low. I've even looked myself personally because I got married last year and I was trying to get friends and family to stay in Airbnbs, and really not a big selection because, like I said, there's just not a big demand for it. But if you have a stadium here and you're having events like concerts and sporting events, the Airbnb demand would 1000% go through the roof. So what about traffic? Well, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, NFL teams only play about 8 to 9 home games a year. That's not so bad. However, they don't want this stadium just sitting idle in between games. They want this area full on a consistent basis. So you're going to see so many concerts, other sporting events, conventions happening. So this area is going to be full on a very consistent basis, which means you can have a lot more traffic on a consistent basis. And this is what I think one of the biggest cons would be with the new stadium here, would be the traffic. I can see traffic easily doubling in Loudoun County. And a lot of locals, that's probably one of the known reasons why they don't want a new stadium being built here. And like I said earlier in the video, I've been to FedEx Field many times to watch games, and the traffic going there and back, it is horrible. So my personal opinion is, I do not want them to build a new stadium right here in Loudoun County, because one of my favorite parts about living in Loudoun County, it is peaceful, it is calm, it is charming. The population here is a lot smaller, especially compared to like Fairfax or Arlington County. And the traffic here is a lot less compared to Fairfax and Arlington County as well. And all of this changes like that if they build a new stadium here. Loudoun County would never be the same. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on a potential stadium here in Loudoun County and Prince William County as well. And if you want to learn more about living in Loudoun County and Fairfax County, watch this video right here. It's going to be a great resource, and I'll see you on the next video.